तब आँखों में समाया वो होगा। हम धन्य तभी बन पाएंगे जब ऐसा प्रिय जीवन होगा। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा। जहाँ होता है मानव का धन, वहीं होता है उसका मन। इसलिए परमात्मा ने बताया, मुझसे लगा लो अपना मन। हम सा नहीं कोई जमाने में, रचना रचता का ज्ञान जिसे, पर ऐसा भी बनना होगा नहीं कभी अभिमान जिसे। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा। ये दुनिया तो मायावी है, माया से भला कैसी यारी। अपने तो दो ही ठिकाने हैं, वैकुंठ दुनिया निराकारी। धुंधला सा अंधियारा है, दीपक से उजियारा होगा। ये आँख भी तन का दीपक है, ये ज्ञान जीवन दीपक होगा। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा। हर शिव की याद रहेगी तब आँखों में समाया वो होगा। हम धन्य तभी बन पाएंगे जब ऐसा प्रिय जीवन होगा। यहाँ हमारा तन होगा, वहाँ हमारा मन होगा।
हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
आज धर्मूर्ति रचिता शिव बाप बच्चों को धर्मूर्ति सेवा के समाचार पहुंचते रहते हैं। ये अलौकिक जयंती सारी कल्प में नहीं होती, क्योंकि सारी कल्प में चाहे देव आत्मा हो, चाहे महात्मा हो, चाहे साधारण आत्माएं हो, लेकिन आत्माएं आत्मा की जयंती मने और इस संगम पर आप श्रेष्ठ आत्माएं किसकी जयंती मनाने आए हो? परम आत्मा की। और परम आत्मा बाप बच्चों की जयंती मना।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
Om Shanti. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. The treasures of happiness. Be detached from the consciousness of mind and use in a worthwhile way with an honest heart whatever property you have, time, thoughts, breath, body, mind, wealth, and it will continue to be accumulated. Whatever thoughts you have or actions you perform at every second, let every action and every thought be full of congratulations. Whoever you meet or whoever is with you, continue to feed them the Dil Kush sweet with happiness and constantly continue to dance in your mind. In service, continue to distribute fully the treasures of happiness. This is the method to use in a worthwhile way. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avikti Parivar. Today is day 22. Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. Today's topic, the treasure of happiness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Hello, Om Shanti. Everyone is okay. We are having very, very good time in Shantivan. Yes, it's the time for extreme situations, but also time to pay a lot of attention, not to waste. Use every treasure we have in a worthwhile way. We can't be stressed, but just stay very, very sweet and calm and detached observer. And one of the important thing is to maintain happiness. One of the figure who coming in front of me, Dadi Nemashanta, everything she took it easy and she will laugh, she will smile, she will show that happiness. So I think that we all also have to maintain happiness because it will help souls to blossom. It will souls to stay positive. It will help souls to continue with zeal and enthusiasm. Lot of different expression of different virtues can emerge when there is happiness. Very elevated thoughts, unlimited thoughts. They will constantly, oh, I would like to do that. It's not a big thing. I have seen at many places where there is joy and happiness. Let there be flow of joy and happiness. But if we get little tension or anything else, then the energy drops. And then you see how people start finding faults with each other, how it's difficult to do it, why we didn't organize properly. Their words will not be of love and of enthusiasm. So Baba is saying that what is important is to use the treasure of happiness. To maintain happiness, to accumulate the treasure of happiness, be detached from the consciousness of mind. Because when it's mind, it worries, it concerns, it has a lot of wasteful thoughts. So be detached from the consciousness of mind and use in a worthwhile way with an honest heart whatever property you have, like your time, your thoughts, your health, your body, mind, wealth. It will continue to be accumulated. When people lose, then people could accumulate. Losing something is always when you have become confused or you lost hope or you are not happy, and so there is a kind of leak of that energy. So intellect, power of discern doesn't work properly. So that is why what Baba is saying, that Be detached from the consciousness of mind and use in a worthwhile way with an honest heart whatever property you have, time, thoughts, health, body, mind, wealth. It will continue to be accumulated. So whatever thoughts you have or whatever actions you perform at every second of every action and every thought, be full of congratulations. We say it in Hindi, vadai. It's such a feeling we share with their achievement. Whatever they have done, we should say congratulations. It's like encouragement. So Baba says, whoever you meet or whoever is with you, continue to feed them with dil khush sweet. Yes, I think this should be one of the important job for us to keep everyone happy. Sometimes, of course, we need it, but we are very focused on accuracy, so many qualities of the task. But what about the person who is performing task? If I keep the person happy, person will do accurate task. But majority of personalities are task oriented. Task, 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 task. Even that person who is doing is hurt, we don't care, right? But we forget that if they are not happy and we don't care, how long will they last? They will have to think something else, right? So be careful, but also keep extending congratulations, keep feeding them with Dil Khush sweet. So Baba is saying, Dil Khush sweet, that is of happiness, and continue to dance in your mind, dancing in your mind, in service, continue to distribute fully the treasures of happiness. This is the method to use everything in a worthwhile way. I think we have to keep doing this, what Baba is saying. Treasure of happiness, congratulations. Let's do that, right? Whole day. And you see how everyone is flying. All the task is done in an easy way. It will be very, very beautiful. Right? Om Shanti.
डॉक्टर दीदी निर्मला बेहद विश्व सेवा पर चली। डॉक्टर दीदी निर्मला बेहद विश्व सेवा पर चली। विश्व सारा दे रहा स्नेहिल सादर श्रद्धांजलि। डॉक्टर दीदी निर्मला बेहद विश्व सेवा पर चली। डॉक्टर दीदी निर्मला बेहद विश्व सेवा पर चली। ज्ञान सरोवर दे रहा स्नेहिल सादर श्रद्धांजलि। प्यारी दीदी निर्मला।
विशेष भोग परिवार की तरफ से ज्ञान सरोवर निवासी परिवार की तरफ से भी हमारी प्यारी दीदी निर्मला जी के अर्थ। तो बाबा ने कहा, देखो दीदी को कहा तुम्हारा आह्वान हो रहा है, और ऐसे करते हुए जैसे कि ऊपर से बहुत ही सुंदर, बहुत सुंदर फूलों की वर्षा होने लगी। और वो फूलों की वर्षा क्योंकि ऊपर से हो रही थी, तो सिर्फ दीदी निर्मला जी पर नहीं, लेकिन सभी, जैसे चारों तरफ फूलों की वर्षा हो रही है। ऐसे करते हुए फिर बाबा ने सभी पूर्वज आत्माओं को देखते हुए कहा, देखो तुम्हारा नया साथी आया है। दीदी निर्मला जी का स्वागत किया। दीदी निर्मला जी को मैंने ऐसे देखा जैसे एक बहुत सुंदर विमान, वो जैसे कि ऐसे सुंदर विमान है, ऊपर से उतरा और दीदी उस पर बैठी हुई थी। दीदी निर्मला सबसे पहले तो कभी भी उन्होंने अपनी जीवन में कुछ भी व्यर्थ नहीं गवाया। अपना हर संकल्प, हर क्षण, हर कर्म, जो भी उनके पास धन और भी जो कुछ भी साधन थे, वो सदा ही सफल करती थी। और क्योंकि सदा सफल करती थी, तो उन्होंने अपने जीवन में सदा सफलता भी प्राप्त की। और दूसरा, सरल स्वभाव। उनका स्वभाव बहुत सरल था। शरीर का कैसा भी हाल होता जा रहा, कैसे भी बिगड़ रही थी, लेकिन आत्मा अंत तक अपनी मुस्कान से, अपनी दृष्टि से सबको बहुत बहुत न्यारी और प्यारी दृष्टि दे रही थी। आप सभी के प्रति भी बाबा ने बहुत बहुत याद और प्यार दी।
Om Shanti, everyone. Good evening. we just saw a very unusual scene, right? Sister Mohini offering bhog, and Didi Nirmala coming and giving drishti. And I thought, I wonder if Sister Mohini was aware of Didi giving the drishti through her body. Was she also looking, observing Didi as Didi was giving the drishti? But what I do know is that as people were going in front of her, she must have been very happy, and everyone taking the drishti would have been very happy. So I think one of the treasures of happiness, as Baba talked about happiness, and we have to practice it tomorrow, and he talked about it as being property. It's your property. And he also talked about it as renouncing the consciousness of mine. And so I'm thinking, as I'm observing this scene, that there's another aspect of property, and that's drishti. And so is it, and again, of course, I'm just churning, right? As I observe this whole scene of Didi giving drishti through Sister Mohini's body, Didi Nirmala. And I'm wondering, what was the difference in the happiness she was feeling when she gave drishti through Sister Mohini's body? And what was the happiness she was feeling when she gave it through her own body? When she would give drishti through her own body, was there a happiness she was feeling? And when she was giving it through Sister Mohini's body, was there a different kind of happiness she was feeling? Or because happiness is beyond the body, so this atindriya sukh, this joy, this happiness beyond the senses, that it doesn't really matter which body you're giving the happiness through when you're giving drishti, but you would experience the happiness at the level of the soul. So when Baba is talking about the treasures of happiness, I think happiness is, there's a give and take of happiness also through the eyes, through the drishti. And that happiness that is shared through the eyes actually is a happiness that goes beyond the senses, because the eyes would convey what is in the soul. So that's why drishti, even though it's a neutral term called vision, drishti is also divya drishti, which is divine drishti, which is soul conscious drishti. So the soul expresses how it is feeling, and those feelings are being conveyed through the eyes, and the other person's soul is connecting to the happiness that the other soul is expressing. So tomorrow, when we are practicing our property of the treasures of our happiness, I think drishti is one of the practices we should pay attention to, because we're constantly looking. I mean, from the time we wake up to the time we go back to sleep, our eyes are open, and the soul is looking through those eyes. And the soul is filling other people's souls through their eyes with feelings. And so whatever I am feeling, the other person would also pick up on it when I look at them. And so pay attention to that, and maybe also pay attention to make sure that when you're looking at anything through your eyes, another aspect of happiness that Baba tells us about is not to give sorrow and not to take sorrow. So tomorrow I'm supposed to be accumulating as well, not just practicing the happiness, but accumulating the treasures of it. So he said in today's Murli that it's not enough at the end of the day to say, I didn't do anything that was wasteful. I didn't give anyone sorrow. But did you give them happiness? Did you do something good? Because when you could intentionally do something good, it is then you accumulate it. And so again, tomorrow, did I pay attention to, do I intentionally give happiness and receive happiness from others through my drishti? When I am looking at something, because I know many of you are at home, you may be looking at your phones, you may be listening to things, but you're looking, you keep looking at that phone. And so whatever I'm listening to, is it giving me happiness? And am I giving it happiness as well? So practice that Divya Drishti tomorrow as part of the property of accumulating happiness in your treasure bank or your treasure store. The other thing that Baba is asking us to do tomorrow is he's saying, let there be congratulations. Let there be congratulations. And when you think about that word, what's the meaning of congratulations? Congratulations mean you're conveying good wishes to people. So, and when you convey good wishes to people, you normally say happy. So when it's their birthday, you would say congratulations, happy birthday. And when you say happy birthday, offering the congratulations, you're actually offering good wishes to them. So congratulations is about offering good wishes. It was Baba's birthday, right, today. And so he was saying, you've come to wish me happy birthday. And I've come to wish you happy birthday as well, because we happen to share the same birthday. We're spiritually born on the same day. Now, doesn't that give you a lot of happiness to know that your spiritual birth and Baba's spiritual birth is at the same time? Because he says when he comes at the confluence age, it is the time when all of us took birth, but we emerge at different times and came to him. So that deep understanding of happy birthday, congratulations, and good wishes. So that should bring us a lot of happiness. The other thing he said he came to congratulate us on was happy. It was, the happiness of the Diamond Jubilee, the happiness that we were celebrating a milestone. And that would give us a lot of kind of feelings of good wishes, because for the Diamond Jubilee, so many of us it was an achievement for Baba. It was an achievement for the Brahma Kumaris. We were 60 years in establishment. So do I continue with those congratulations that of the confluence age, actually, that it's now so many years down the line? We're in what, 86, 85, something like that, years that of the confluence age. So each day, each year of the confluence age, we're actually congratulating ourselves for having stayed with Baba, congratulating ourselves for having have access to all these treasures that Baba is giving us, this property that he's saying, fill it with happiness, fill those koifas with happiness. So I think that we should also be paying attention to that. But the other areas that Baba is talking about, if you notice, he said time, thoughts, and breath. And then he said body, mind, wealth. Now, on the path of bhakti, they always say, you know, Baba says that you said to me, when you come, I will surrender my tan, man, dhan. So I will surrender my body, my mind, and my wealth to you. So is there a happiness that one gets when that surrendering takes place? Because all three, body, mind, and wealth, we have to give up that consciousness of mind. Because surrender means that surrender doesn't mean that I give up the responsibility to taking care of it. But surrender means I am returning it to the person to whom it belongs. So our body belongs to matter. Wealth belongs to matter because that's where it comes from. But our mind, Baba is saying, be man manabhav, surrender that mind to me. And then he says, begin to dance. Let the thoughts in the mind begin to dance in happiness. So all three of those, the body, the mind, and the wealth, after we give it back with that consciousness that really, you know, this body is not mine, it's on loan for matter. So when I'm using it, am I using it to give a return of happiness to matter? You know, will matter be so happy to receive a body that was used in a worthwhile way to bring happiness to so many people? And so think about it that way. The wealth that money, resources, my home, my car, everything that gives wealth in that sense also belongs to matter. So did I use the material resources with the wealth of deeper understanding, with the wealth of understanding the law of karma, with the wealth of knowing that everything I use in a material world that I went in pursuit of happiness for, there's a return for that. And so the return is, did I use it with the accuracy of understanding the law of karma, the consequences of karma, when I went into pursuit of material wealth? Baba is saying, well, you broke a lot of laws when you did that. Now I'm re-establishing within you the responsibility of when you use material resources, you must use it not to take from it, but to give to it. And so this is why he says, don't get caught in all the facilities that will become so easily available to you, but make sure that you are staying with your sadhana and you're not in bondage to your sadhana. You stay with being detached from everything that is so readily available to us from the material world, but we are using the knowledge that Baba is giving us to make sure we're not caught in the bondage of that limited happiness, but we're in the enlightenment of unlimited happiness. And that comes from the deeper understanding of knowledge and the inculcation of that knowledge and living our lives according to the Srimad that Baba is telling us. And then matter will serve us. Matter will bring a lot of happiness to us because we are now living with spiritual wealth. we are bringing the spiritual wealth to matter. So the thing is, for us to really understand the depth of tomorrow's practice, take each one and take it to the level of what's the spiritual meaning? What's the spiritual meaning of time? And how can I use time to bring me happiness as a trustee? Because nothing is mine. Even time isn't mine. Time is available for me to use it in a worthwhile way. Then when my mind is dancing, what are my thoughts? What are my thoughts doing? And how are my thoughts enjoying that dance? And how that dance of my thoughts are bringing the happiness to the soul. Then my breath. Again, breath is from matter. I breathe in and out the air. But am I using the breath? And breath is usually connected to words. Am I using my words to bring happiness to people? Am I using my words with such meaning that when people hear those words, they become so happy? And, you know, even Baba, when he speaks words, the tone with which he speaks those words and the way he speaks the words, you know, he just doesn't talk as though he's ordering us to do anything, but he speaks with a lot of engagement, and he speaks with a lot of wanting us really to catch what he's saying, but catch it at the level of feelings. So here are some thoughts that you could work with tomorrow and take your property to a different level of happiness in your life. But make sure at the end of the day, when you're doing your chart, you have something to say about each one of those things that Baba has told us about. And at the end of the day, you will not just give yourself the dil kush toli to eat and say, yes, I had a moment of happiness. I had a glimpse of happiness. I had a breath of happiness. But you're also going to congratulate yourself. And you're also going to accumulate the interest of the practice tomorrow. And Baba says the interest of the capital, the interest of the practice of the happiness tomorrow will be your own elevated thoughts for yourself, will be your own pure feelings for yourself. And it will be the congratulations you give to yourself, the good wishes you will have for yourself. And then you'll pack it all up, and then you'll go to sleep in a great deal of happiness. And happiness will continue, and Sister Mohini used that beautiful word, will begin to flow. It will begin to flow from every pore of your body, from every cell of your body, from every feeling in your heart, from every thought in your mind. Om Shanti.
परम पिता शिव की शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई, शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई। धरती पे शिव शक्तियाँ आ गई।
समारूढ़ा श्वेतांबरधरा शुचिः महागौरी शुभं दधान् महादेव प्रमोददा। श्वेते वृषे समारूढा श्वेताम्बरधरा शुचिः महागौरी शुभं दधान् महादेव प्रमोददा
उमा रमा ब्रह्माणि उमा रमा ब्रह्माणि अपनी शरण लीजिए
महागौरी दया कीजिए जग जननी दया कीजिए जग जननी दया कीजिए
Om Shanti Vikti Parivar. And thank you, Sister Gayatri, for coming and sharing with all of us. Really appreciate. And Vikti Parivar, we also saw today the glimpse of Bhog offering for our Didi Nirmala ji, and it was by Mohini Didi ji. And it was beautiful atmosphere, very angelic atmosphere while offering Bhog, and beautiful book message as well. So you saw there are a few glimpses of those beautiful moments, and thank you Vikti team for bringing all those beautiful videos to us. And now tomorrow is Monday, and our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then evening 6 o'clock meditation will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and sister sharing, Avikti journey, Muli revision. So that's the program for tomorrow. And now let's start Avik Muli's. Welcome to Avikti journey. Avik Muli's from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 24th of October 1971. To take any soul beyond in 1 second with 1 second's drishti. Do you continue to move along whilst stabilized in your original form, in your original homeland, in your original religion, in your elevated action, and in your elevated stage? At the present time, only with your original stage will you be able to overcome all situations. That is, able to pass with honors. If you just remember the one word, self, that is Swa, you will automatically remember your original form, Swa Roop, your original religion, Swa Dharam, and your original homeland, Swa Desh. So can you not remember the one word, self? All souls need to be made to stabilize themselves in their original form and original religion, and to become residents of their original land. So, for whatever task you are an instrument, or for whatever task you have incarnated, if you know your task and your own self, is it possible to forget it? In today's world, would people forget their tasks whilst engaged in their profession? Does a doctor forget his work as a doctor whilst carrying out his activities? Whilst eating, drinking, and doing many other things? It is the duty of you Brahmins, whose birth and action it is to stabilize all souls in their original form and original religion. So, can the Brahmins, the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, forget their own duty? Secondly, when something stays constantly with you or in front of you, can you forget that? What is it that is extremely close to you and is constantly with you? What stays extremely close and is constantly with the soul? The body. Because the body is constantly with the soul, it is constantly remembered, is it not? Even whilst trying to forget it, you cannot forget it. Similarly, who stays extremely close and constantly with you elevated souls? Bap Dada is constantly with you and in front of you. If the body that stays with you is never forgotten, why do you forget the Father who's so close to you? What do you complain about at the present time? That you forget to remember Baba. You cannot forget the body and bodily relations that have been with you for many births. So why should you forget the one from whom you receive the attainment of all treasures? The one who is constantly with you. Should you remember the one who uplifts you or the one who makes you fall? If you remembered someone who made you stumble, even by mistake, you would remove that one from your mind, would you not? So, why do you forget the one who uplifts you? When Brahmins stabilize themselves in their original stage, in the elevated awareness of the self, they can also enable others to stabilize themselves. All of you are now instruments with the Father for this task. Acha, we will continue tomorrow. Om Shanti.
Use every treasure in a worthwhile way and become an embodiment of success. The treasures of happiness. Be detached from the consciousness of mind and use in a worthwhile way, with an honest heart, whatever property you have: time, thoughts, breath, body, mind, wealth, and it will continue to be accumulated. Whatever thoughts you have or actions you perform at every second, let every action and every thought be full of congratulations. Whoever you meet or whoever is with you, continue to feed them the Dil Kush sweet with happiness, and constantly continue to dance in your mind. In service, continue to distribute fully the treasures of happiness. This is the method to use in a worthwhile way.
हर खजाने को सबल कर सफलता मूर्त बनो। खुशी का खजाना जो भी आपके पास प्रॉपर्टी है, समय, संकल्प, श्वास व तन मन धन सब मैंपन से न्यारे होकर सच्चे दिल से सफल करो तो जमा होता जाएगा। हर सेकंड जो भी संकल्प करो, कर्म करो, हर कर्म, हर संकल्प बधाई वाला हो। जो भी मिले व जो भी साथ में रहते हैं, उन्हों को सदा खुशी की दिल खुश मिठाई खिलाते रहो और सदा खुशी में मन से नाचते रहो। सेवा में सभी को खुशी का खजाना भर भर कर बांटते रहो। यही सफल करने की विधि है। ओम शांति।
मुझको तेरा प्यार मिला, मैं खुश नसीब हूँ बाबा। मुझको तेरा प्यार मिला, पाते ही तेरी एक झलक, पाते ही तेरी एक झलक, मुझको नया संसार मिला। मैं खुश नसीब हूँ बाबा, मुझको तेरा प्यार मिला।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.